Joining us right now, Democratic strategist Johanna Maska, NewsNation political contributor, and she actually previously served as President Obama's White House Director of Press Advance. Thank you so much for coming on. Good to see you. Can we just start with Biden real quick? Can you admit that this was not a good look?
What about it, Jesse? First, it's wonderful to see you. Love
Great to see you.
Seeing you on Thursday night. But no, what about it is a bad look? I mean, for Democrats, he is with the other presidents who, he's following in their footsteps. And I guess President Trump doesn't sit alongside his other Republican presidents. So I guess I don't understand
putting Trump
what
aside, we'll get to Trump in a second. But the bad look is it's happening on the same day of the funeral while his political opponent is at the funeral and Lizzo's headlining it. I mean, come on. Yeah. If this was, how many times are people accused of things? They're immediately fired. They're immediately taken off. The fact that she was headlining this event, is that really the kind of, when he's trying to appeal to voters, is that the thing that you want to see?
So look, throughout a campaign, you're going to see, one person doing one thing and one person doing something totally different. You're going to see, one person at court and you're going to see another person in leadership positions. And it's going to be two different things. Now, my understanding is that the family invited President Trump to the funeral, and I'm glad that he went. I think it's a tragedy when any one of our law enforcement members die in the line of duty. And I think it's important for us to not only remember their service and their sacrifice, but also make their jobs safer.
And I agree, Johanna. I agree. And we have 30 seconds, so I want to ask you about Trump. Is there anything he could have done differently? Is there any time a president can do something where they attend a very somber event and they're not criticized for it or not used as a political weapon?
It's unfortunate that these days of politics, everyone is using everything to be political. Yeah. But I think that if you can recognize your own flaws and realize, like, you're there and you're talking about law enforcement, but you've also belittled law enforcement. Yep. I mean, I think there's an intellectual disconnect that hasn't been connected, and it would probably be good for him to acknowledge that.
Well, listen, Johanna, you know what I love about this? I get to call out both sides because they're both guilty of something, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Johanna Maska, I wish we had a little bit more time, but it's great seeing you.
Good to see you, too.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.